Thank you, thank you. Hello. Boy, I had a rough dream last night. Boy, I dreamt about eating marshmallow, and when I woke up, half my pillow was gone. And I also dreamt about eating spaghetti all night. Spaghetti all night. When I woke up, half my blanket was gone. Anyway, by the way, do you know what sort of monkey has a sweet tooth? It's a orangutan. Normally, when I eat my breakfast, I like to read my newspaper at the same time. But one thing, I was having breakfast in Singapore, that time I had a little bit trouble. And then I had to share my newspaper with my cousin. Here at the Singapore Zoo, there's an animal that's often referred to as the cousin of human beings, the orangutan. Now, these are very intelligent animals, and just like all of us, they even behave like human beings. But there's a lot for us to learn about them. Hey, do you know how to tell the male from the female? Now, the male have big pouches on their throat. They use this to call the female. The louder he yells, the more females he gets. Here at the zoo, if you don't know your cousin very well, there's plenty of time to get acquainted. Orangutans have long arms which stretch on the ground when they walk, but are great for climbing trees. They spend a lot of time in trees because the air is cooler and the leaves shade them from the sun. Orangutans are actually quite friendly. They love to eat leaves and fruit for breakfast. Let me show you my special cousin Ah Meng, but before you eat, there are certain rules to follow. Rule number one, you better not read while you're eating breakfast. And number two, you better keep an eye on your food because you don't know who is coming for dinner. And this is great. This is my cousin, Ah Meng. If you could talk to the animals, then here's the perfect place for you to try. Here's also the place for you to eat with her, unless Ah Meng gets all your food before you do. Once you get her started, there's no way stopping her. She may be a very quiet eater, but she will eat up everything you have on your breakfast plate. Ah Meng is very gentle and loves to have breakfast with people every day. As you know, orangutans are an endangered species, just like the bald eagle. This is the one place in the world to see these gentle apes up close. You don't even have to feed Ah Meng because she's very independent and can do that herself. Of course, you do realize that it is my porridge that she's eating. And not only that, she took my coffee too. Someone should have told her that she is not behaving like a proper orangutan. Now, one thing for sure, she definitely knows how to make a monkey out of me. While the rest of the audience waits for their turn to take their breakfast, I try to amuse Ah Meng. Want to read my paper? The world news or the sports? Well, that sounds good to her. Ah Meng is a very fussy newspaper reader. She doesn't seem to want business or sports section. Look at that. It is straight to the comics for her. She must be the fastest reader in all Singapore. Right, thank you. Wow, I hope you enjoyed that. And on behalf of Ah Meng, we'd like to thank you for looking at the special insert we brought it to you. And to have breakfast with orangutan is quite risk. You know, they call it walk on thin ice. Then I have a special apron just to answer to that. There you are. All right, now actually it's very simple, you know, to do walking is not walking on a thin ice at all. And all you have to do is just get everything organized and have fun, and you can do it just as well as I do. But in case that you have problem with the recipe, have no problem. At the end of the show, you can write to me. I'll give you the address where you can write to and get your pencil and paper ready while you're watching the show, and then I'll get it to you. Okay, now we are going to do two fancy dishes. One is the pineapple And we're going to use the pineapple and cook some vegetable fried rice just for you. And also, we'll be using a little cantaloupe, here, to cook up a dish. Very exciting, and you're going to have a lot of fun, and you are going to have a very nutritious cooking if you keep on watching. I'm sure you will enjoy. All right, now here we go. Let's get down to business. Now, I'm going to cook up a dish with this pineapple and cook it with some vegetable and rice. Now, when I first met the orangutan, I was told that they only eat vegetable and fruit. But if you remember on the insert, they even ate my coffee and also my porridge. Oh boy, Ah Meng really ate everything. That's right. Now, to do fried rice is very simple. And then all you need, just have some of the cooked rice. Now, make sure you don't use the uncooked rice to do the fried rice. Otherwise, you become a Mexican jumping rice in your wok, or jumping up and down. Okay? Now, just make it like this. And I always thought that only the Chinese people like rice, until I met Gary Hart. He likes rice too. Donald rice. That's the name of it. And then for the vegetable, I have a little bit of this mushroom, green peas, and some of the diced carrot. Okay, and then a small piece of this green onion. Now, then you just cut this into small pieces like that using your cleaver and get this ahead of time, and then no problem. Now, get that going good. Now, there you are. Okay, now, let's put it aside, and then that's ready. Now, you can use any kind of vegetable and then cook it the way that I show you. And I happen to have one of the pineapple here, and then has been hollow, and then got a small pieces of this pineapple. Okay, now then there you are. Just go this way and cut it, and all little pieces. That's all you have to do. And now where you go? Yeah. Now there, to put it together. Very interesting, huh? Now. Okay. No problem. And then the pineapple, now still have the cover, so that later on, if you want to cook this ahead of time and save your family, you can cook this and keep it warm. You see? Interesting. And you need 1 egg. 1 egg right here. Okay. And then I get a pair of sticks, and then use the Chinese egg beater. What the heck, huh? Chinese egg beater. That comes in 10 speeds, right here. Yeah, 10 speed. To do it like that. And then you're ready. Oh, simple. Now, make sure you get everything done ahead of time like this. Prepare ahead of time, and then do the cooking. If you don't, then you're in trouble. All right, now just heat up the wok. Always high heat to do the wok, because, see, wok cooking is very fast. If you don't have high heat, the food will get stuck to the wok. And you have a wok full of trouble. You will really walk on thin ice. Now, that's right. Then make sure it's hot. Now, how do you know it's hot? And all you have to do, just put your hand down here when you feel the heat. Then the wok is hot. All right, now first, we will cook the rice first. Okay, a little bit. Now there. 2 tablespoonfuls of this. And then, once it's hot, like I say, once it's hot, then you can put them all in. Okay, no problem. Now see, there you are. Oh, got them in. And then you put the rice. Now, depends on how much rice you like, Okay, now there you are. So put it right there. Put some rice there. Okay. Now, get your spatula and press it so that the rice will be broken up into small pieces, like pearl size. That's very important, because in the Chinese cooking, we do not want to eat lumps and lumps of lice or rice. Lice. Now, okay. Then you put all the vegetables in, okay, including your pineapple and green onion, all those, put it in. So what? Put it there. Now let it cook, okay? Now while this is being done, you just sprinkle a little bit of salt, and then a little bit of a light soy sauce. Now there are 2 kinds of soy sauces. One is light, that give you the salty taste, but not color. The other one is dark, it really stains your food. Some people use it for suntan, called a Chinese suntan lotion though. Now, then you just mix this, Ah, this is good. Now, just keep on going until the rice is all hot and nice. Now, then you put a little bit of your egg. Okay, put your egg right there. Put it in, and then mix them until the egg comes to kind of a solid. There you are. This way, the rice is very easy to eat and delicious, and also is very nutritional. Okay, now, no problem. Now, all you have to do now is get yourself ready and then get a plate. And put a plate right here, and then put your pineapple there, and then open it up. And then all you have to do now, just get your rice out from this little wok. And then you have a very nutritious, yet very inexpensive fried rice. Do it just for you. And I'm going to do some more after this messages. So don't walk away. I'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Laird, reminding you to watch Him Sing this week. We'll be featuring a program from a past season, and we'll show it in its entirety. So join us here on CBC for some nostalgia and some great sacred music. Sunday on Him Sing.
Hi, I'm Norm Murray, host of People and Dogs, and this is Tony, one of my many distinguished guests. Join us weekly for training tips as well as features from the world of dogs. The show that went to the dogs. People and Dogs, Saturdays here on CBC.
Jessica Lang, a woman fighting the system and nature in order to hold on to the family farm.
You're losing money, Gil. Big money.
What exactly are you saying?
Really, I think I'd be doing us both a disservice if I let you get in any deeper.
A hopeless struggle against all odds.
We're not going to sell the land. This land's been in my family for over 100 years.
No one the money.
Now they could lose it all. Sam Shepard and Jessica Lang star in Country, August 17th.
I'm Cam Cathcart for The Best Years. Each week we bring you stories and issues gathered from across the country of interest to all Canadians, but particularly those over 50. Join me for the best of the best years, Sundays on CBC Television.
Here's Peru's greatest potential.
From around the world.
And Hungary is welcoming its invaders with open arms.
Wherever the top business stories break, the Venture team brings them home to you. Sunday night on Venture, right after Sunday Report.
The CFL is back on CBC with all the action, all the excitement. It promises to be one of the greatest seasons of football ever.
This is complete to Masadi. He's going to go all the way.
25 regular season games.
Touchdown.
CBC pros who know the game best.
Touchdown. Yes, he's got a touchdown.
The CFL on CBC, live Thursday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. Now we are going to do the second dish. Oh, this is really exciting. It only takes you a second. That's what we call a second dish. No, that was too bad. Anyway, now this dish is called the cantaloupe with chicken. Okay, now this is a nice cantaloupe that I carved for you. And it's very simple. All you have to do is just cut this thing down and then get the knife and cut it this way. Okay? Now, you want to do it, want to learn how to do it, just write to me, and I'll write back, maybe. And you keep on... That's right, I might do. And then if you keep on watching the show, you'll see how it is done. Now, let's have a ball. So I'm going to use this little scoop here and make this cantaloupe ball. It's very simple. Now, there's a little trick to do it. You don't just take it in and expect to make a ball. You have to go like this, press it down, and then you turn one way. Now, see, look at that. So you can have a ball every time when you do this. Okay, now just keep on taking until, there you are, until you have a hole there. And then at the same time, you utilize all those cantaloupe ball for your cooking. Yeah. If you have extra, you can use it for your dessert. Wow, walk a deal. That's right. Now that you get this, away you go. Okay, very nice little basket. Now, okay, then I just scrape this in so that I can hold more. Hey. Now this is good. And particularly for Easter time, when you try to, use some of this for your decoration, your Easter time. Okay, there you are. This is for my brother downstairs. Hey, that's for you. Okay, then you just get some of this green pepper and red pepper. Cut it into little small pieces. The whole idea is to add some color to it. Okay, so that it won't give you just one color of food. Now, there's 3 steps very important in cooking, and the number 1 is smell. The smell is good. Then people will come and try the food. And then they come and have a look at the food. The food looks good, then they will eat it. The taste is not really that important, because if they smell, they look at it, they try it, even though it tastes terrible, it's too late. It's all in the mouth anyway. What the heck? Now, you get all those things right here. Oh, boy, I got a lot. Then you get a little bit chicken. Okay, now, a couple pieces of chicken. This is it. This is half of the chicken breast. That's all I need. Now, there you are. Heat up a little bit oil. Then we are getting ourselves ready. Now, cut it up into small slices. There you are. Lots of time. And take your time to do it. If you don't have chicken, you can use seafood, fish, or pork, whatever you want, even beef, eh? All right, now then all you have to do now, after you cut up the chicken, is to put it in here and marinate it a little bit. How? Well, all you have to do, just use a little bit light soy sauce. Okay. And then a little bit of Chinese cooking wine, vino, Italian vino, they call it Italian. Eh? Okay, there's a mix this. Then let it sit for a couple months. No. No, not really. I say let it sit for a few minutes. But you need a piece of ginger, right here. Okay, ginger root. Few slices. Ginger is good for you. Okay, now there you are. And then you use some of this green onion. Okay, now cut it into about 1-inch size, like that. Then you're okay. Now, very easy to do. All right. Then, now one more thing that you have to do is make a little sauce. Okay. Now, when you do cooking, you have to make it look good. In order to make it look good, you use the Chinese makeup technique. We use the Wonder powder. Okay, 1 tablespoonful of Wonder powder, starch actually, and then dissolve it in equal amount of water. Okay, that's pretty equal. And then you just mix this. Away you go. Now, add a few drops of sesame seed oil. Okay, now there you are, a few drops. And then a little bit of the light soy sauce again, to here. That's all you have to do. That's it. Then you're ready. Depends on how much time you have. Okay, now make sure you use the hot wok again. If you don't use the hot wok, then you're really in big trouble. Okay, now we have all the time you want, and then now we're going to wait until the wok is hot. Now, all we have to do now is just get a little Chinese scoop, right here. Okay, and then put all the chicken to the oil. Okay, and it will be cooked, in a minute. All right, then we'll be done. Now, then while you're waiting, okay, you wait for the chicken to get done. The other wok is ready. Then you borrow 2 tablespoonfuls of this oil, right here. And then it's ready. Then you put all those ginger, onion, a little bit of garlic, minced garlic. Okay, a little bit. Now, there. That's all you have to do. Then you go over here and get your chicken. Now look at that. You look at the chicken. You can do the walk back and forth very easily. Now see? I've got all those chicken. See? It can be done so quickly and so delicious. Okay, then you walk over to the other wok. Okay, now then away you go. And then you just let it cook, right there. Ooh, look at that. This is a Chinese flambe. Okay, then you get some of this color vegetable. Okay, now the little cantaloupe and color vegetable, mix it like that. And then the last thing you have to do is get your sauce. Put your sauce right in. Oh boy, away you go. Now then we are ready. Now all you have to do now, just go like this. Just toss it, you know, count number of times so that it won't get burned and yet it will be cooked, you know, nicely. And all you have to do now, just get your, let me see, let me get some of this lettuce leaf, you know, right here. Before I leave. Now then you cut it up so that it will look good. Okay. Now, all right. That's all the lettuce that is remaining. Now, okay. Then you can put this thing around and then put the basket around. See, there you are. It looks good. And then all you have to do now, just get all your little cantaloupe and the chicken, you know, right to the middle of this basket. And I'm going to come back to share with my guests. Don't walk away. I'll be right back.
It's just really exciting to watch. A lot of people have never seen it before, and when they get a chance to see it, they go, wow, is that ever exciting? I never knew you did that. It's more than I thought it would be. You go so fast, it's crazy, it's dangerous.
The 1992 Olympic Winter Games here on CBC. Two unlikely cops.
I always wanted to be bad.
Land a far from routine assignment.
I was supposed to be watching the house, right? So I was watching the house from the inside.
Richard Dreyfuss, Emilio Estevez. Stakeout, Saturday. The search for a cure.
Everyone who has diabetes dies.
A desperate race against time, against each other.
I should have known better than to trust anyone.
Michael Zelniker.
I've done it.
John Woodbine.
It was a set.
Robert Wisdom.
You walk away now and I'm left on my own.
And R.H. Thompson as Frederick Banting.
I'm not going to die.
Elizabeth.
The discovery of insulin. Glory enough for all. A CBC movie special. Sunday.
These are Canada's Queen Charlotte Islands, wild and beautiful, home of the Haida Indians. One small place in the immense circle of life. Wednesday on The Nature of Things with David Suzuki. Haida Gwaii, the story of a people and their intimate relationship with the land and seas that surround them.
Has Max met his match?
I'm moving much too fast.
Or is this move going to get him in over his head?
Why didn't you do anything? Celia!
Max Glick, Monday. Degrassi Junior High, where students also learn about life.
I wish I was adopted. My parents are so boring.
This is frustrating. It's like we're stuck or something.
Watch Degrassi Junior High every weekday evening.
Welcome back. Well, there you are. It didn't take me long. And you got this vegetable pineapple fried rice, all in the pineapple shelf. And walking over here, you see this cantaloupe with chicken, specially made just for you. Hi, how are you?
Fine.
Gisela.
How are you?
Good. So far, so good. And are you from Germany?
Yes.
Aha, that's good. Now, how do you say cantaloupe in German?
I don't think we have any over there.
You don't have any?
No.
So you don't have a ball over there then?
Well,
you can't make this?
We kind of have melons.
You have other kind of melon. How about chicken?
Chicken?
Yeah.
It's hoon.
Hoon? So would
That's
you like
easy.
to have some hoon?
Yes, please.
Okay, now there you are. I have some hoon, you know, right here. Try it and have a ball. This is the, oh boy, this is nice. Now, okay, try it and see what happens. You can use your chopstick or spoon or finger.
I use that. I'm going to
You
try
use that.
to use it, okay?
Okay, try the chicken now. See how it is.
Delicious.
Good? Better than schnitzel.
Very good. Very good.
Very good. Okay, now let me read my fortune cookie for you. And this is very interesting because every time when we do the show, we like to learn something about the Chinese proverb. Now, in Chinese, it says, 百聞不如一見. In English, it means seeing is believing. To see a thing once is better than hearing it 100 times. Make sense?
That's true.
That's right. You walk at home? You do walking at home?
Oh, quite a bit.
Quite a bit, huh? Okay, try the melon and see what happens. Do you eat rice? Let me get some pineapple fried rice for you, huh? This is quite different. Now,
I'm having a hard time here.
Using that one, I bet you will. Get the spoon. Get the spoon. There you are.
Thank you.
Okay. I know it's not easy to use a chopstick to pick up the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how's that? Good?
Very good.
So you're going to go home and try this?
For sure.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
There you are. There you are. Are there lots of Chinese restaurants in Germany?
Quite a few now.
Quite a few now, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe after they watch my show, they will open more.
Yes, that's for sure.
That's good. Well, you keep on enjoying this. And
Very
then
nice.
the folks at home, you should really keep watching this show because we show you a lot of nice technique and hope you find a lot of enjoyment in this show. Until we see again, bye-bye and see you next time. For today's fantastic recipes, please send a self-addressed stamp envelope to P.O. Box 3313, Vancouver, BC, Canada, B6B3Y3.